So, how is everyone doing, and who needs refresh?
I don't. I'm good.
I'll take refresh.
Yeah, you were 14.
You never get refresh ever.
I need one.
I need 2.
1 for Lorelai, 2 for the Mr. Connor. There you go. So, who would like to earn a fate chip by talking about what happened, not just last week, but probably 2 weeks ago also, because we had someone who wasn't here for 2 weeks ago. I thought I heard someone say something, but it was like you were shaking change in a jar.
Oh, sorry. Okay, it's my dog scratching her collar.
And her jackass husband.
Yeah, be good. Be safe. Anyway, the last week we had a very long conversation where Lorelai caught everybody up on the voice in her head, and we discovered exactly how we needed to talk to Adam to get him to cooperate, and then I believe we started talking about what to do to get rid of the Lethe, and we discovered that Elizabeth's brother is no longer in Las Vegas, that he left with Elizabeth's dad.
No, Regina's dad.
Regina's dad, sorry. I knew that was wrong as soon as I said it. And love you too. Everybody thought Lorelai was crazy because she talked about voices in her head. But she was able to explain that. She explained the situation with Ian about Ian. And she's mentally calculating what she's going to have to pay for all of Marilyn's help. So that was last game. I wasn't here the game before, so.
Who would like to give a recap of what happened the game before that for the one person who wasn't here for that?
I'm struggling.
I don't remember. So was I the person not there?
No, you were there.
Okay, so it's just my shitty memory. Got it. Wait a minute.
No,
I remember. Hold on. There was a topless party.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so Jeremy, this is 2 sessions ago. Woke up. That's as much as I got so far. Someone else help me fill in.
He woke up, was afraid that he had been immobilized by something.
Oh yeah, I was immobilized by this person gently holding my unconscious body because I've been unconscious for several days.
Yeah, turns out it was a wild girlfriend.
Wild girlfriend has appeared.
Yes. She uses glom. It's super effective. Meanwhile, Connor was basically... I'm saying Connor has been with Ian this whole time, making sure everything's good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That makes perfect sense to me.
We discussed the possibilities of who it was that had attacked Jeremy.
Yeah. There was a giant recap at a dining establishment.
of the New Orleans game,
mhm.
and Eddie showed up.
Eddie.
Connor should remember. Patrick should remember Eddie.
I remember Eddie.
Oh yeah,
And Regina tried to
my poor
mind
character.
control him. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Because he's in love.
Regina, he overheard a little much and started pressing them for informations because Eddie. And Regina was like, "Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna make you all lustful, and then I'm gonna feed on you and just remove all your memories as I do." And then she got burned because Eddie has a girlfriend that loves him. Eddie has a wife that loves him, and he loves her. And Eddie is faithful.
Yeah.
Unless someone would like to make a declaration. One person is allowed to make a declaration that Eddie is not faithful.
I refuse.
Alright, good.
You worked for that, damn it.
So then, instead, Jeremy just went full psychopath and scared the ever-living shit out of him. I think it was a 10 or 12.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like it was
Just
a
to
12.
Make sure. Because Jeremy knows about Prism. He's like, no, you can't kill him because they'll just send more. I'll get him looking distractions. So I'm going to make him wish he had never, ever seen us. Yeah. I just scared him. But yeah, that's what I did. And there was burritos. No, was it burritos?
No.
No, it was waffles.
It was waffles. Yes, it was finally the waffles again.
And Sissy found bacon.
Yes, Sissy discovered that pork is awfully a lot like human.
Mm-hmm. Bring me all the pork. This is good.
And it's so much cheaper. Human's expensive.
Yes, but yes, and as we said, so last session they all went back to the Malin estate, which currently everyone is at. Everyone is at the Malin estate because I'm assuming, Connor, you and Ian went into a room to talk about fucking everything and get everything like.
Yeah, there was a lot to catch up Ian on and explain everything. And he's probably still super just like, too much info. But he knows now and his mind isn't erasing itself. It's a victory, damn it.
It is. Did we say that it was Adam getting told to eat memories that made him eat memories?
Say that again.
Oh, was it? Hold on. Okay, sorry. Was it Did we tell? In the recap, did we go over the fact that Adam was like really simple?
Oh no, we didn't in the recap.
Oh,
We did
Adam's
discover that.
really simple. Really simple.
Mm-hmm. You guys are super complicating it, and I'm like, it's not gonna get there.
I'm gonna teach that man binary. The if or statements.
I think at the end of game though, I think Lorelai was heading somewhere to go pass out.
I think
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
was.
Well, Jeremy was fine. Everybody else is fucking exhausted.
That's because Lorelai did 2 pretty good spells in one day.
Yeah, pretty good spells.
Oh no, yeah, it was great. They summoned Adam into Lorelai's spell room,
It's bad.
and they only put like 5 shifts of power or so into like 10 shifts of power or so into containing him.
Uh-oh.
So he broke the containment immediately, and then started trashing the place.
Yeah.
But he stopped because he said he was good.
Yeah, no, they did. And
It took longer than I feel safe about for us to figure that bit out.
they kind of realized that they didn't really necessarily need what they had done.
Except for Elizabeth.
Oh, and then
All
there's
sad.
the shirt. Jeremy was given a shirt.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, a
we
very
gotta show
terrible
him the
shirt.
shirt.
Show him the shirt. 1 second.
Just put it below my aspects.
There's Jeremy's shirt.
Yeah, that is my official shirt because my last one got struck off by lightning. Mother
like the way
Nature
you
ripped
did
off
that.
my clothes.
I really like the way you did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Well, his shirt is now just as crazy as she is. So.
It's not crazy. You have no taste.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Lorelai would have invited everybody to stay over, relax. We could do dinner after she wakes up, but she needed to go pass out.
Okay. So, what is everyone doing? Oh, by the way, you didn't like de-summon Adam, did you?
No,
He
she
didn't
didn't
want
have
to
the
be.
mental capacity to try that.
He's still just sitting in the room.
That's fine.
And as I said, it's not just him. I mean, his figure is there, but like, there are still tentacles in the room. Sometimes they twitch it. Sometimes they twitch and knock something over. Like it's really funny. Someone goes in and sets something up, and the tentacles just knock it over, and then just go right back to being, docile.
At some point, Lorelai would ask him if she could just call him and he appear like he did before without the ritual.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe it would be better if you weren't corporeal in my workroom.
You don't want me here?
Oh, I'm happy to be talking with you. We are friends after all.
Yeah, so I'm
But-
here.
But I would really rather you not knock over all of my stuff on the shelves. Please.
But that's what you do when a spirit breaks loose. I know. I've seen it in your thoughts.
But you're a good spirit. You shouldn't do that.
He kind of sits there, and you see him think for a bit, like he's doing something. He goes, "You even contain good spirits." No, I should do this. Yes, should do this. Yes. Knock something else over. I should be breaking windows.
No.
You know what you should be doing.
Lorelai, in her mind's eye, is picturing her
Yeah.
room very clean and Adam sitting there relaxing there.
Yeah, but then as you start thinking of it, all of a sudden your mind starts thinking to all of the horror stories you were taught about how you have to summon things, how you have to maintain your circle. Because if the summoning circle breaks, then
Lorelai's so tired, yeah, she would just kind of give up at that point then and leave.
Hey, Adam,
yes.
do you know what a clapping game is?
What is a clapping game?
Oh, Jeremy, I wouldn't touch anything on the shelves for your own safety.
I'm not going to.
Just saying. Thank you. And she's gonna leave.
I'm gonna. Do you know the clapping game called Patty Cake?
Does Lorelai know what patty cake is?
Yes, she has a daughter. Yes.
Okay. So you see the massive thing just kind of form up. It's got it's several like thousand tentacles kind of just go into two tentacles, and then it kind of forms a shape, looking down at you as it's hunched in the room, and then it goes patty cake, just pushing a tendril at you and like hitting you and knocking you back.
Kids,
Patty
we're
cake.
done. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Baker's May. He's slamming you into. You hear?
Oh, God.
Stop! Stop!
What do you
She,
say?
Trixie
Oh.
telling you to stop. So she stands there. She holds up a hand. Then she holds up another hand. Then she puts them together. And she goes. And she starts slowly moving one out. And the thing's hand slowly goes and it touches her hand and it goes away. And then you see she's doing like a very slow patty cake motion with it. With her, being very slow and deliberate. And you hear her kind of mumbling, patty cake, patty cake. And then you hear the voice sort of mumbling, patty cake, patty. So Trixie is there playing patty cake with the spirit.
Oh, I wanted to do that.
Are you saying that?
And I hold up my hand slowly, just like she did.
All right. She kind of stops and she puts her hand out and she gestures for you to come into the middle where he is.
Okay, I do.
She goes, think very specific and very slowly, and you have to open yourself to it.
Okay. So I do that.
Right.
The slowest rendition of patty cake.
So it starts mirroring your motions.
Huzzah!
Because you said, does you know how to play patty cake? So she went through his mind. It's like, oh, that's where you punch the baby. Got it. I can punch you.
Okay.
Trixie was like, no, you got it wrong.
Yeah, so I play patty cake with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. Ashton, what are you doing?
Just kind of terrified at what's going on. Probably gonna leave though, because I'm not sure what he can do at this point. Where is Sis around?
Yeah. She hasn't like wandered off to go eat a child.
That's good. Let's find Connor and Ian. They're not in the room, right?
Elizabeth, what are you doing?
I have left. I am going home with my husband.
You are going home with your husband. You are leaving this. You are leaving the game session.
I am leaving the crazy.
It's not crazy. It's patty cake.
That's a great line.
Yeah. Connor is coming out of a room where Ian is currently sleeping after basically having a thing torn out of him.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, actually, that's probably right.
Right. So, you have heard a lot of ruckus. And soon you see Ashton wandering the halls. It has been like a day since you guys since you guys did stuff.
Alright then. Basically wave down Ashton or wave to him and like start heading over then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey man.
oh, how's it going? Is Ian better? Do you remember?
I've been helping fill in the gaps in his memory. He's resting now.
Okay.
He needs. I think he deserves some rest after all that crap.
Yeah, that ritual got pretty crazy, huh?
Well, hey, he got out of it and he got through it, so. And now he's pretty much aware of how things are going. I explained things to him as best I could.
Okay. Oh shit, out of character. Did we end up giving him drugs or not?
I don't remember.
I believe you did.
What do you mean
Okay.
drugs?
Oh yeah, we gave him like something strong.
Marijuana, I think.
So I think
Mhm.
so. I think we got him,
Yeah, we got him high.
quote unquote, the good shit. That's my understanding of what happened. But yeah, so who knows how much of that he'll fully. Well, actually, no. He probably sobered up after
We're gonna need
pass out. We're gonna need to explain a lot to him again.
I was gonna say we're
But-
gonna need to get him some ways to fake those randomized tests they do, so he can keep his job.
You know who you should ask about that? Jeremy.
Yep. And you hear this, it's Patty Cake. Patty Cake.
It's like just the hell's going on in there?
You don't want to know. Nothing good.
It's a terrible game. They call it patty cake. It's where you punch a baby repeatedly.
Things are getting weird, so I was looking for you.
Weirdness.
Anyways, I was thinking about taking Sis home before she reneges on the agreement not to eat anyone.
I mean, not the worst of ideas.
Hmm. Though I was thinking, do you think that Deer Dog is in any danger? Because he may have been zapped once. Who's to say that whoever did that won't try it again?
That's true.
Probably something we should discuss with the group.
Yeah. We need to figure out who the hell's behind those. Because we saw them. Well, they've been seen twice anyway. I've only seen them the one time, though. I think I know who you're talking about. Because I only know one person who can do a bolt of lightning. Well, no.
Very,
Sort
very
of.
frightening.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
It's like, I only know one person who can throw a bolt of lightning like that, though.
You do?
Well, I remember. Oh, wait, no, I was unconscious. Never mind. Ignore me.
Uh,
You're right.
Have you
'cause
seen
there's-
Jeremy since he's woken up?
He doesn't know
Yes.
Jeremy's awake.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you're
You
right.
just hear someone playing patty cake in the background.
It
Like-
sounds like Jeremy. It sounds like Jeremy is playing patty cake.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Jeremy's
you know,
fine.
he has regressed to the mental state of childhood.
I guess. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
I know I recommended not to go there anyways, but you might want to just say hi to Jeremy since he's up and out at him.
Yeah.
He is up and at him.
puns.
A dangerous game of patty cake.
Patty
The
cake.
most dangerous game.
So wait, did his mind get wiped too?
No.
I thought that was a good
No.
one.
He's Mikey right now. He's just stupid.
All right, then I can go check on him. You gonna be okay to drive your sister home, or
No, actually I'll stick around for this. I'm kind of curious and worried about what's going on, to be honest. So I'll just follow Connor
it's like
back to
that?
the room.
Fishy peeks into the room at Ian's sleeping body, tries to slip into the room.
No.
He's just lying there, begging to be eaten.
No. Bad. Ugh, don't eat people. That's what the red court do. Cough, cough.
She'll probably say something like, "What's a red quart?
She probably would.
Can you
That's
eat
like-
them?"
You can certainly try.
I mean, technically you could, I suppose.
They
Anyway,
probably taste terrible.
I'm very, very high iron. Seriously. Anyway, all right, then yeah, I'll go into the room and
Scene unfolds
Say-
before you.
and say hi to Jeremy.
Jeremy, wearing his fantastic pineapple shirt, is standing in the center of the room, playing patty cake with what looks like Cthulhu. But a
Wait,
man.
Wait, it really looks like Cthulhu.
He has tentacles.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of a smoke monster.
It's a smoke monster with tentacles,
Oh,
basically.
and it is very Lost smoke monster. It
Hmm.
looks like the thing you saw in that creepy basement.
Oh, okay, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. The black mass. It's like open the door, and it's like
That
Patty.
thing that you guys left in the basement, it's in her house. The thing that was going to eat Elizabeth and Regina, it in the house.
I'm playing patty cake with it. A very slow version of patty cake.
I'm impressed that he's been able to tame it, but it's like what
Oh, he
the
was Him and Trixie were the first ones to figure it out to tame it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily you. Well, anyway, sorry.
The song, the patty cake doesn't go on forever. It ends eventually. I don't actually remember. Christian doesn't remember the entire verse of it. But at the end of it, you go, yay.
Just like that. Yay.
Well, this is a slow version of it, so it's yay. Thank you,
so
Adam.
Pretty sure it's gonna be like bellowing it. Oh god. Ugh. So anyway, enter the room and just go.
Oh, hi, Connor.
Is
I'm
that?
better.
I'm glad to see that. Is that the thing from beneath Magnus's casino? Are you playing patty cake with it?
Yes, it
Oh,
is,
nice.
says
Yeah.
Trixie.
This is Adam. Adam's a good spirit.
I am a good spirit?
Yes.
He's certainly a spirit.
And good.
Okay then.
Sure.
I don't know what to say to that.
Trixie, you want to trade off playing? Or am I still playing patty cake with him, or did
Yes.
you stop? Okay.
Trixie,
you want to
stop.
trade off cake?
She's like, she just kind of closes her eyes, and the spirit kind of stops.
I put my arms down.
What? Now say thank you.
Oh, thank you, Adam.
You're welcome. Did I just clip it? Alright, yeah, no, I didn't clip it. Alright, you're welcome.
So now I turn to face Connor. Hi. Adam. We go talk in the hallway. That's what I say to Connor. So I go walk to the hallway.
Okay.
Do you follow?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna follow to the hallway or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So once they're in the hallway and I can talk, it's like, yeah, that's Adam. He's a spirit. He's very simple. Trixie's really good with handling him. And he was knocking over stuff, so I played patty cake with him.
You hear something fall in the other room.
Oh, he's back
Yeah,
at
he's
it.
still knocking over stuff.
Well, I tried.
Baby steps.
I think it has to do with Lorelai thinking something. It's pretty much you say a thing he is, and he is.
I've seen weird shit today.
Yeah, I got a new shirt. And I love it.
Kinda hadn't noticed overseeing two giant black tentacles playing patty cake with you, but nice shirt. This being from Connor, who has no freaking fashion sense.
At least you appreciate it. So, how's Ian?
I've been helping fill in some of the gaps, just talking with him for hours.
Ah,
I think he's gonna be fine. I don't know. I'm not an expert because it seems like we got it all out, and fried the source, or at least damaged it.
oh, I mean, I can tell that. I have a
What?
degree in that.
Oh. I think it was magical, so magic's a bit different.
Oh,
But yeah, thinking it'll be fine.
good. That's really good to hear. Oh, by the way, and I go up and give a big hug. I'm so happy you didn't die.
Was I in danger of dying?
I mean, I was unconscious for a while, like a day or more, several days, a couple days. I was for an extended amount of time, and so when I woke up, I was in a little bit of a panic because I was like, "Oh no, guy who shot lightning at me gonna hurt all my friends."
Ah, okay.
But he didn't. Apparently.
Seems like he doesn't like you in particular, which sucks. We got to figure out who the hell that was.
We know.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Wait.
Uh,
Then who shot lightning?
He's going by the name of Solomon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got no clue then. Because the only Solomon I know of is the historical one.
We used to date. Kinda. It's Trixie is here saying this.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Angry X. That's not fun to deal with.
Wasn't.
It's worse. He's have you heard of the Order of the Blackened Denarius?
No. Neither in or out of character. Not heard of that before. I know what a denarius is, or denarii, but out of character. But yeah, never heard of that before.
It's good. You should probably keep it that way, I suppose.
Actually, that's a good question. Do you think he's just gonna keep targeting me, or is he gonna go for like everybody?
I don't know, and I don't really want to think about it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, got it. No thinking.
Uh, Next
Lorelai's really tired, and Elizabeth's real sad and tired.
I don't fault anyone for being tired after today. But
Yeah, I think Elizabeth can't find her brother. Is that right?
Yeah.
He was here, but then he left.
Oh shit! Trixie pulls out her phone, presses the button, pushes the phone. You're getting a phone call, Elizabeth.
What's Jeremy doing now?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I want to know if you're okay.
I'm not really sure.
Is it on
Need
speakerphone?
anything?
I don't know, Trixie. It just feels like everything is about to blow up short of Voldemort.
So you want me to go blow up Voldemort?
No.
I can do that.
Shut.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's fine. What?
He's trying to be helpful. He's not doing a good job, but he is trying.
I know.
But patty cake only lasts for so long.
He's never been around toddlers, has he?
No, I don't know.
No,
You guys call him? Wouldn't you guys know better?
He was Manfrey's contact. And who knows where he is right now? So do we want to go find Jackson?
I don't know if we can. I think he's gonna have to find us.
Do you want that?
No, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
I mean, you couldn't avoid him indefinitely.
How?
I don't know. What would do another city worked for me?
You think he isn't gonna follow us there? And you heard it.
What he said?
He knows about Adam.
Yeah.
If he knows about Adam, well then if we leave here, who do you think is gonna get Adam?
Lorelai wants that responsibility.
Do you want to leave? Or here's a question for you: do you want to leave that responsibility to Lorelai? Do you want Lorelai to be the one who has to deal with Jackson? Do you want Lorelai to be the one to decide whether or not Jackson? It's my fault.
It's not your fault.
It is my fault.
it's not your
No.
fault.
It's not your fault.
If you two both want to tell me it's not my fault, you can do so together. Until then, I'm not listening to either one of you. She hangs up.
I am curious. How do you think it is your fault?
Told you I'm not listening to you. She pushes away from you.
Oh,
Are you gonna call?
I'm gonna call Elizabeth.
All right.
Hello?
Hi.
How can I help you, Jeremy?
Well, a few things. That I don't know if I can help with, but I we need to make sure she doesn't blame herself for anything. Guess she is. And she had no control over any of that. Like, and she needs to. We need to make sure she doesn't blame herself for it. But I also want to say I'm sorry I couldn't help more finding your brother. I mean I can now. You know, new to the group thing, kind of.
Jeremy, how do you suggest we get Trixie to stop blaming herself?
Well, when I haven't. There are things in my past you know, feel bad about, but I think we need to make sure she knows that there's a difference between, you know, dealing with the consequences of things that weren't her fault because she can't control people. Well, I don't think she can, but you know what I mean. And just because something from your past is now hitting you and it's hard to deal with doesn't mean it's your fault. You can't go around saying things like, oh no, because this thing happened in the past now, because it is part of my past, it has hurt other people. I am at super fault, even though there's nothing I could have done to stop it. And it's not like I could have seen in the future, in the past, seen in the future when it first happened, as to all the consequences of all my actions. That's not how that works.
Do you have me on speakerphone, Jeremy?
Click yes.
Take me off.
Click. You are now off again.
She thinks it's her fault that a demon is in town. And short of talking with him, we don't know for certain one way or the other.
We don't know what, one way or the other.
Whether or not the only reason that Jackson is here in Vegas is because Trixie's here.
Oh yeah, he works with those people. That's also a very good point.
He loved her, and I think whatever part of him is still in there does still love her.
Travis, do you still love her? Travis still love Trixie?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. Yes, it does.
Trixie is stubborn and a bit selfish at times. even though we still love her. But I can't fault her in the situation for thinking that the only reason Jackson is here is because of her.
Well, yeah. I mean, feeling that way is, I didn't mean to make it sound like it was bad to do that. It's more like changing a perspective. Sorta. Like, literally what you just said, pretty much.
I don't know what to do in this situation. It's not really covered in parenting books.
What? No, it's not. But you could, now we should talk about it, I guess. Or maybe she needs some time to cool off. And then talk. You should probably ask her.
Be my guest.
Okay. Now, what about you?
What about me?
She called you to see how you're doing. Because you didn't seem okay. What would you like? Or what do you need?
I can't answer that question because I'm pretending that there isn't a problem.
Okay. But won't you still be in a bad mood? Because it's still in your brain? Because you have to consciously say, I'm not going to think about that thing, which makes you think about that thing.
It would be easier if people didn't keep bringing it up.
Well, if you ever need to talk, I'm always willing to listen.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Just happy to be able to help. So, should I go, give Trixie a hug or something?
Couldn't hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that. And I just shove the phone in what Connor's like, here's Connor. And I just there. And I just walk off.
Okay then. Okay then.
Oh, it's Elizabeth.
Thanks.
No problem.
My God. So yeah, like fumble with the phone for a second, then it's like Hi. Jeremy just shoved his phone at me.
Hi, Connor.
Hey, Lizzie. That was weird.
You have no idea. Is Ian doing okay?
Seems to be.
That's good.
But yeah.
So, do you have any evil ex-boyfriends that we should be aware of?
Not to my
We're going
knowledge.
Scott Pilgrim up in this bitch.
The League of Evil Exes.
Oh no. Well, not to my knowledge.
That's good. I would hate for us to have to start a support group.
I've had bad relationships, and there's definitely bad ones in there, but none that I would class as evil. Who also aren't supernatural, thank God, as far as I'm aware. I hope, anyway. Probably not. Best to not think about it.
That's fair.
Everybody's just in the stage of denial today.
It's the best state. No, alright then. I have no idea what else to say. It's like, huh. Weird shit's going on. Yeah, yes it is. Welcome to the game.
I'm perfectly fine with just saying that Connor and Lizzie make small talk while Jeremy goes to talk to Trixie.
I'm fine with this.
You tell her about the patty cake.
That's probably part of the small talk. So did you... Excuse me. So did you know that Adam can play patty cake? And yeah, that's, I think, a decent point to cut the conversation.
Yep. While you were doing that, I was doing.
He was
What?
plotting our demise.
Oh no.
Oh, a snake is actually a snake. Oh.
And that's the dragon guy from New York, right?
Yes.
Center. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Filled out. It's amazing.
This is amazing. I love it.
Eddie just wants to help.
Too bad I made that man like. I feel bad for rolling that high on intimidation.
Well, he won't mess with you anymore.
I'm like that. There are 4 blank spaces. I need thing. There's a lot of people that go and eat people, and several that go and wants to help. But Eddie and Magnus are the 2 bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's an actual snake.
Yeah.
Just a snake.
Why do I think this Venn diagram's just gonna keep on growing?
Do I have nothing to add to it?
I mean, to be fair, we could add like half the party in between wants to help and eats people.
I don't eat people.
Why he said half the party?
Okay.
About half. Well, maybe not even half. Well, no. Red court, white court. Although white court kind of eat people. Well,
I mean, the person who eats people is White Court.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the only
See,
person.
It's not clear what they mean by eats people.
Yes.
I mean,
You just
because
gotta put a
it
jiggle in
is
that
known
spot.
as eating someone out.
Mhm.
I'm just
Yeah, exactly
throwing
what
it
I was
out
going to
there.
go for.
Yeah, I was kind of avoiding the
The sexual
obvious.
innuendo, yes, but like that also works for Magnus.
Oh.
Eats people, wants to help. Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Maybe.
everyone but one of these people has yet to show up in this game, and the other one will likely show up in this game.
An actual snake.
Actual Snake has shown up in this game several times.
Well, shit.
I just never mention it.
The one snake the net has not turned into a snakeware yet.
Fuck off,
Ashton's
Annette.
Ashton's one true love is an actual snake.
Oh my god.
Just no one else gets me.
Your girlfriend's gonna be
Turned
super
into
pissed
Rain.
about that.
Yeah, see what happens when you say that to her.
Maybe she's open to a. Maybe she's down with that sort of open relationship.
I am glad that Venn diagram memes have now become a thing.
Maybe she's secretly a furry.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
Alright. Yes, the only person I could think of to put in actually a snake would be a character from DC, and only one of you would know that character. Two of you would know that character.
Which
I'm
character?
To remember DC.
Barrett Cole.
I don't remember him.
He's the dragon's son who harassed Connor's character.
Oh, yeah. I do not remember DC well, but I remember that.
Well,
Anyway, so
I was just gonna go off and give Trixie a hug and just say like, "Hey, I'm just gonna sit here and be
she
quiet."
goes, yes, no. I said no.
Oh, but
No. No means no, Jeremy.
okay, fine.
So she goes, no means no.
Anything I can do to help.
Talk to Elizabeth.
I did. I tried. I don't know if I helped.
She just kind of closes the door on you.
But she's wait. She's having a very friendly
No
conversation.
means no, Jeremy. She
with,
closes the door.
I was just wanted to. Okay.
You were now talking to a door.
Yep. Okay. I go. What's the time of day?
It's evening.
Okay, I go and like just chill in the living room because they were my ride, so I'm here now. And I just there. And I'll probably sleep on the couch.
We have guest rooms.
Couch.
Okay.
Old habits.
It happened. I have determined this. And
Yeah.
Jeremy.
So
is on the couch.
you are on the couch and you feel someone shake you and go, do you require a room?
Huh? Who is it?
It
Who's
looks
that?
like it looks like a bodyguard guy.
I like this couch.
Do you require a room?
No. Couch fine.
Allow me to clarify. The couch is not fine. Do you require a room?
Oh. Yeah. Then, if the couch is not a
Yeah,
thing.
he lifts you up and walks you over, and you are led to a room.
Okay. Stay there.
So, Elizabeth, you get back home. Husband's like, so why did we? What's going on?
Lorelai is communing with the spirit of Las Vegas. My brother left with our arch nemesis, and Trixie's ex-boyfriend is in town and has attempted to kill her current boyfriend.
That's what I thought. Why are we here and not at the command central where everyone is? I think you would want to be there in the middle of everything.
Command Center was where patty cake was occurring.
I mean, yes. You have something against patty cake?
No, but it hurts my head when a grown man is doing it.
He kind of holds up his you have no clue how much patty cake I've played over the past few days, have you?
Yeah, but you're playing it with children?
And you think he isn't? To be fair, it's two children playing patty cake together, so
I really don't know what to do right now. That's what a lot of this boils down to. So sleeping in my bed seems like a good plan.
alright. We can go to bed.
Is there something you think we should be doing?
Well, yes. But the children are up.
I mean, they go to bed eventually.
Then I'll see you eventually. Alright, the next day rolls around. You all have nights as I depicted. Or implied.
Ashton's going to check in on his girlfriend.
Alright. Hello?
Hey, it's Ashton. How have you been?
Alright, you?
Pretty good. I had a question about someone that Magnus may have been involved with. Do you have a minute to talk about it?
Possibly. Why?
I'm looking for someone named William.
William who? There are a lot of Williams.
Shit. What was William's last name out of character? Was it
Defoe.
Cornell?
Elizabeth's last name is Cornell.
Unexpected. I didn't know if you since she got married, right? I didn't know she would have
Yes,
changed her
and
name.
she
So.
hyphenated.
All right. Well, which one is it then? Smith or Cornell?
I mean, you could toss a coin in the air.
Fine, I'll just Ashton will tell her William Cornell or William Smith. He would have been another white court.
Another white court named William. I don't know, but well, I was not, shall we say, Daddy's favorite. Look, I also have a question. Are you guys planning on doing anything about the sisters?
Is that to the group?
What
You.
about the sister? Okay.
What do you mean?
Like, his kids. I would like to point out something. On the board of the game, you guys denoted that there were 3 things you needed to deal with. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Travis. or Lizzie. They're there. So your targets. You got the high rollers. You got the hotel chain. You have done nothing about Coronado's daughters. Coronado's gone. The daughters are still there. And they've had days now to make moves.
Uh-oh. That's a good point.
That might be something you want to rally the group around.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened really quickly. People were zapped, memories were fried, and it kind of got pushed to the back burner.
Okay, but like, I'm getting calls.
From them?
Yes.
Huh.
Gwendolyn is trying to rally the ship.
What about Amelia? She was the one in that club, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You mean her daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gwendolyn's daughter, Amelia. Who do you think she works with?
Gwendolyn?
Good. Good answer.
What about Delicia?
Haven't heard from her. But she's my older sister. I wouldn't be surprised Gwendolyn is trying to brand her the black sheep of the family. After all, it's the branch that has Regina, my brother, and me in it.
Any other major players we should know about?
Well, Victoria. She's the only virgin left in the group. Sabrina was, but right before you came in here, Daddy hooked her up with a boyfriend and left them alone.
Okay, so she's fully fledged now?
Yeah. She's been kept away from me. I don't know what's really happening about her.
Okay.
But she is Gwendolyn's youngest daughter. Victoria is, you remember Candace Bass, right? And by Candace Bass, me, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm not Candace Bass.
Really?
Yes, if you can believe it. I'm the public face for for Deborah.
Hmm.
Deborah Bass. She's the person who actually writes the novels.
Okay, okay.
Victoria's her daughter.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Victoria's still around or if Magnus took her and Deborah, because I haven't heard from Deborah either.
Okay.
But there was another girl. She was around my age. But she left, like, a long time ago. I don't know where she is. Named was
Okay.
Bianca. She has a younger daughter who's still in town by the name of Beth. Beth, I believe.
Sister. You said daughter.
Bianca is his daughter, and then a younger daughter.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
yeah.
thought that you said it was Bianca's daughter.
Oh no. But Bianca does have a daughter named Beth also.
Yes.
To make it super confusing, they named their daughter after her sister.
Yeah, okay.
Beth is still in the city, as far as I can tell. I think she's got a boyfriend of several years now, which may mean either she's living the celibate life or she's not one of us.
Okay.
Look, the only thing I care about is Victoria, all right? I've seen that girl grow up. She deserves better than this.
All right. I'll make sure she's not or I'll do everything I can to take care of her.
All right. And you need to stop Gwendolyn.
You think she'd run everything like Magnus did?
I think she'd be worse than Magnus.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, if that's the case, she definitely needs to be stopped. All right. I'll rally the troops.
You know
Thanks
why
for-
I think she's going to be worse?
Why is that?
I think the first thing she's going to do is kill off the other branches.
Ye-
You're familiar with the Cornells, right?
Yes.
They have been a thorn in Daddy's side forever because he didn't trim their branch.
So you're saying some of my friends might be in imminent danger?
I'm saying all your friends are in imminent danger. We're all in imminent danger if he comes to power.
Okay.
It's the whole thing about going up against him.
Okay. Yeah. You've definitely got my attention.
Good.
All right. Thanks for the info, dear, and I will go get everyone on this right away.
Stay safe.
You too.
And find Victoria.
I will. And all right. So Ashton will hang up and group text everyone to meet at LeBlanc's ASAP.
All right. Are you doing this that day or the next day? Here's a chip for you for Candace, Jack of all trades.
Huh.
Because she just gave you a thing to do.
Yeah, I'll go that day.
So, group text goes out. Hey, could we all meet at LeBlanc's? You know, how all of us, except for one person, are in the same area. One of us is unconscious. One of us is having problems with his girlfriend.
I was just trying to give her a hug.
Mhm.
Doesn't just come here.
Actually, I can say, well, everybody but Elizabeth is where I am. And you want me here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing when you get this text message? In the middle of the kids being asleep.
I'm tied up at the moment.
So, Lucky picks up the phone and goes, they want to meet at LeBlanc's as soon as possible, apparently. Which is odd, because we left them, they were nowhere near LeBlanc's.
Then we have time to finish.
See you in the morning, send. Ashton, you get that response back from Elizabeth.
You don't get a response from Lorelai.
Yeah.
Damn.
Would you like to go knock on Lorelai's door to get her response?
You can try.
So wait, I'm confused about the timing.
Oh.
Am I
You-
still at
Yeah,
the-
you are still at. Everyone except for Elizabeth is still at the Malin residence.
Okay. Yeah, never mind. I was under the impression I had left, and it was like nighttime or whatever.
No, you just said you called. You didn't say you were trying to find your girlfriend. You just said you
Okay.
called.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just amend that to we gotta meet first thing in the morning.
He ignores the phone this time. You go back to doing things. So we're gonna scoop to the next time in the morning. Lorelai, you wake up. There's a man sitting on your bed.
Okay. Is it my husband?
Yes, it is your husband. That was a good guess.
Good guess. Good job.
It was really a 50-50 shot, but I have my board open.
I was hoping it was the husband. That's why I asked about him first.
Mm-hmm. Hello. I had a question.
Yes, dear.
Are we planning on opening up a new hotel?
Not to my knowledge. Why?
We have several guests. Just didn't know if you thought this would be the perfect place for our new establishment. I mean, it is homey.
I'm sorry. I was so exhausted yesterday, I just sort of left them to their own demise.
Their own demise. Oh, that is...
Devices, their own devices.
I haven't ordered them executed yet. One of them is eyeing XL Bacchus, and I think tried to slither under his door last night. It was odd. She was naked, and she kept asserting that she doesn't need to wear clothes.
Oh, you must be talking about Sissy. That is Ashton's new sister.
We keep trying to tie her up, but when we leave her away, she's out of bonds and naked. This is what turning into a snake can do for you.
Mm-hmm. Let me get dressed and I'll get everybody out of here. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I love you, honey. Do you need me to be here to be part of this?
I love you too, dear. And if you want to be a part of this, it would be greatly appreciated.
I will, of course, help you, my dear.
So Lorelai will get up and try to orient herself since her brain is out of whack. And then try to she will get ready or get dressed, join people in the start rounding people up to make sure people have breakfast so that she can get them out of her house.
All right.
Jeremy made coffee for everybody.
Elizabeth!
Up super early.
Elizabeth.
She said she'd be right back.
Okay. Gather everyone together then. I'm going to assume Elizabeth is on her way, or if not, you haven't heard from her. One of the others.
Are people coming to Lorelai's to the house? Lorelai doesn't know any of this, so she's getting everybody together.
Everyone is already at the house. Like, only one person left.
Okay, well, she's making sure everybody is up, so she can feed them and then kick them out. Like, that's her full focus.
All right.
She's not brave enough to go into her workshop, so she's not going there right now.
There are thuds against the wall and the vague sound of patty cake.
What? That's what she's hearing as she walks by?
Yes.
Oh, shit. And she's going to say that out loud, stopping and... She's going to take her husband's hand. She's going to...
He's like, I don't know what's in there. This isn't the first time I've heard weird noises coming. I've never asked before. I'm not asking now.
Oh, I would like you to meet him, this one. I would like you to meet this one.
He stops, goes, that sound is a him? And you want me to meet
him? Adam. Do you remember me talking about Adam? It's Adam.
Adam is shaking the house, dear.
Okay, well, we need to get him to stop. So let's deal with this. Lorelai will open the door.
He's just there. He is like hitting, like the wall is cracking in the places where he's repeatedly hit it, playing patty cake all night long against the wall.
Jesus. Lorelei's going to kind of step up to him, and is he in his ghosty, misty form, or is he back like Adam, like she did?
Oh no, there's Adam at the core, but he's got the ghosty, misty, form around him. Like,
gotcha. So she's going to take a deep breath. Good morning.
oh hello, I've been playing patty cake.
Well, can we stop? That would be good. Let's stop.
I mean, I was practicing for your daughter.
Well, patty cake should be gentle. We don't want the wall damaged.
Richard is looking at you like, what?
Lorelei quickly shakes her head. Maybe we can come back to that later. Would you like to come have breakfast with everybody?
Yes. What are we eating?
Food.
Ah,
The kind of food that
which one are we eating?
The kind of food that people eat. We're not eating. You're not going to eat a person.
But that's what I eat. Richard is definitely giving you looks now. Like, he's taking a step back towards the door. Like, I want you to eat. I want you to meet someone. I eat people. Yep.
And play patty cake.
No. Okay. Maybe we can simple, don't overthink this. Simple. Adam, I want you to go out of my whatever the fuck room it is. I can't remember what she calls it.
Mm-hmm.
My workroom.
Workshop.
My workshop.
Oh, okay. And you see the black smoke just pour out into the rest of the house.
Very quickly in her mind, she's picturing it like a puff of smoke and him out of the house completely.
All right.
Does it change?
Like him vanishing from the house?
Yes, him vanishing, like no longer being summoned, is what she's picturing in her head.
All right. It just second.
Okay. She can take a breath and then turn her back out of the workshop to go look to see where the scream came from and see.
In your head, it was your bond with Adam. You wanted him out of the house, so he went out of the house, and
it was Adam screaming because I unsummoned him?
No, you said you wanted him out of the house, so he left the house into the sunlight.
Oh, fuck. Well, oh, shit. Yep.
He's not summoned anymore.
Ah, fuck. She's gonna wince from the pain, from the scream, and...
Oh yeah, there's a lot of pain. I need you to roll me a discipline check. Against a 6.
It's a what?
Discipline against 6.
Oh shit, my discipline is what, 4? Yes. Awesome. We're going to pay a chip.
I mean, you have your MVP.
Oh, can I use that as a chip? I guess that's what that is. Okay, let's use that one.
All right. What are you tagging?
I'm modern day wizard. I would have known to brace for that.
All right. Are you re-rolling or just taking a +2?
So I'm going to re-roll,
All right.
which is probably going to bite me in the ass, but we're going to try. Awesome. Okay, we're going to take the 3.
All right. Yeah, it was a thing. It was less that you should have braced for it because you didn't know it was going to happen. But it isn't the worst psychic backlash you've ever felt. Adam is quiet though for right now.
Fuck, that hurt. I'm just gonna let it. I took mental backlash last time and I never changed it, so it's still there.
Workshop, by the way, is a wreck.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Now,
Here is a chip because your workshop is a wreck.
okay. I don't have to do anything to clean it up now, do I? I can
No, you
just
don't have.
accept that.
If you spend a chip, then you have cleaned it up, or did
I'll clean it up later.
Elizabeth,
Yep.
are you coming to meet them for breakfast?
I was told that we're meeting at LeBlanc's.
There was another message that was sent that said, I believe. Oh yeah, it was just never mind. We'll meet in the morning. Yeah.
So I'm going to LeBlanc's.
All right. Ashton, are you going to correct this?
Is Ashton? Yeah, Ashton will specify that we need to meet at why am I bad with names? Damn. At the Malin estate.
All right. So as you're about to head out to LeBlanc's, you get the message. Change plans. It's Malin State. I meant to say Malin Estate last night. Elizabeth, are you going to go back to the Malin Estate?
Yeah, she gives her phone a dirty look. Calls Regina.
Regina, hello?
Are you still at LeBlanc's?
Yes. I received a message that said we were meeting here. I have the place all set up.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Call Ashton.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
We're going to LeBlanc's.
Oh, okay. Can you text everyone that? So it doesn't look like I'm just flip-flopping?
No.
Thanks. Bye. Ashton's driving to the blocks now.
Are you...
Even though I told him I wasn't going to, I sent out the text message.
Alright.
LeBlanc's.
Alright. So is everyone heading to LeBlanc's?
Yes.
Guess so.
Are y'all just leaving? Because Lorelai doesn't have a cell phone right now. Just saying.
Jeremy would bring her.
She has a car. That's not a problem. She doesn't know about any of the messages.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
If we show you the conversation, our phone would explode, will it?
So, hey, Lorelai.
Richard pulls out his phone and goes, apparently the meeting has been moved to LeBlanc's.
Oh.
Freaking hero.
I keep on top of this thing for my wife.
Thank you, dear.
I also sent it to her bodyguard.
Sissy is absent right now, as is the bodyguard.
God damn it.
As is her child. Wait, is
Yeah.
it a week? School will be canceled.
Depends on how much they got the power back yet.
School is still out. There's no way. We're heading to LeBlanc's, which is not anywhere near where Elizabeth's children would be. Shit. Lorelai will send one of the other guards, security, somebody around the way that she can talk to, and send them to check on Mr. Bacchus.
All right. The door was locked and there were sounds of a struggle. They want to know if they should kick the door in.
Knock first to make sure it's whether or not it's a willing struggle.
Everything's fine. He had a woman in there.
Lorelai's going to look at Ashton. Do we need to get her to take her with us?
She was pretty well tied up.
Well, as long as he keeps an eye on her.
Your girl, your Princess girlfriend. Woo. This girlfriend. Woohoo!
Armand has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's a snake who eats people.
Well, maybe if he shows her good enough, she'll realize he shouldn't be eaten.
Just don't take your eyes off her. Even if she's tied up. Especially if she's tied up.
Just to remember, she's more dangerous than she looks or acts, really.
Yeah, I know. He rubs like a few bites on his arm. I know.
Okay, we're good then. We're gonna go to LeBlanc's. If you're got a handle on things there.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah, you head out to the blocks. You guys all arrive at around the same time because you're all left around the same time. Regina's there. She's out a less nice spread, but she does have a spread out for everyone.
Coffee.
Nice,
Coffee.
cantaloupe.
Coffee.
Jeremy eats it.
Like, his food is so much better.
You know what
then-
human tastes like?
Shh.
So, Trixie is there. She is kind of sitting alone, not near Jeremy, not near Elizabeth. Regina kind of looks at you and goes, "Is everything all right, Elizabeth?"
No.
What's the matter?
Trixie thinks that she's the reason that Jackson is here.
Regina nods and goes, she might be right. Trixie kind of looks at her like, what? She might be right. She might be wrong. We don't know. But if she is here, then I don't know why she's upset about it. Kind of looking around, but it's my fault. So no, it's not. Of course not. In fact, you might be the only one that's able to help. What? Yeah.
Even if he is here, it doesn't mean it's your fault. It was his choice.
Yeah. But he's attacked Jeremy and just honey. You don't control him. No one controlled Jackson. How when we gave him to your mother didn't control him. Like, pouts a little bit. I guess Jackson's going to make his own choices. All we can focus on is the fact that if he is here, she goes, he is. So you've confirmed that he's here? He goes, yes.
Yeah.
He's going by the name Solomon. Jenny goes, well, that's not ominous at all. So is this the information why a meeting was called by Mr. Ashton to tell us we have found the greatest threat now facing, Mr. Malin, Miss Lorelai, I didn't know you two were joining us, as you two walk in the door.
Is this Regina talking?
Yes.
Okay. Lorelai is sipping her ginormous cup of coffee.
Yes.
And
you guys stopped to get coffee. It took you longer that one.
Yes, it was a necessity since she didn't have time to grab any at the house. You know, that it's that quick, like, girl's hair pulled up kind of in a big messy bun, half of it still kind of hanging down. And giant cup of coffee with her arm draped through her husband's.
Yes. Elizabeth, your husband is still here. He goes, looks like we aren't the only ones who got laid last night.
Did he say it loud enough to be heard?
You would have to roll alertness in order to hear it.
I would love to roll alertness to hear that. Because Lorelai would be so lucky right now. Damn it, where is my alertness? Oh, I'm not going to hear shit, but we're going to try. That would be a 1.
No, you notice him whisper something and look over at you, but you aren't sure what he said.
She's just going to kind of smile vaguely at him as he smiled at her then. You know, kind of as if he had been talking to her and looked up and then just smiled a hello. So she'll just smile and return like that. Yes, it seems we have several things to talk about, and having everybody together now finally is a good time for all of that.
Did someone mention everyone together?
What? Who said that?
A red-headed woman that I'm not certain you've met. But you may have seen her unconscious.
Has Lorelai met her?
Yes, Lorelai has met her. You met her at the party.
Oh, this is the wife of the Red Court vampire, isn't it?
Yana Draper. Ashton, did you message the Drapers?
They're kind of important to this, aren't they?
Let's see. I don't. Let me check. 1 second. Yeah, he would have.
All right. I heard there was a meeting in the morning. I should tell you, morning meetings are dreadfully difficult for my husband to get to. But
Oh.
nice.
Well, it seemed pertinent to have a meeting as soon as possible, and since last night wasn't, based on the responses.
Last night wasn't as soon as possible?
You decided to call the meeting after most of us had gone to bed.
Ah, yes. Mortal hour. I apologize. I am here.
We're glad to have you.
Anyone else? Ashton messaged.
I think that was all the main players.
Mm-hmm. Is it everyone in your alliance?
I mean, actually, I'll ask the group. Should we have gotten Eddie in on this?
No.
Okay.
Mm.
Here is a chip for problems later.
Uh-oh. I mean, I think that's everyone. Then Japers, Malins, Connor, Elizabeth.
I mean, you got a chip, so you might want to look at your aspects.
Oh, this is great.
Yay.
I mean, what? Candace wouldn't really seem too interested.
Candace wouldn't seem too interested in the thing that she told you to do.
I'm pretty sure she'd want to be there, bro. Don't go sleeping on the couch.
Well, it seemed like she would have said something.
You mean said something like, you guys need to work on this?
Yeah, or something like, we need to work on this rather than you guys. It sort of seems like a distance was implied there.
I mean, that's assuming that she hasn't worked on this already. Calling her in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, okay. All
right.
Nah.
All right, what is this?
Ashton's calling her.
You can
I'm paying off that chip.
You don't need to pay off the chip. I'm just taking the chip back because you are calling her, and that's not going to cause you problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her.
All right. So, yes, she was the first person to arrive. She's sitting in there with Leonard.
Yep, Leonard.
Having the most awkward family reunion because Regina and them don't really get along.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
And last night she was telling Ashton how her dad should have killed my family off years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jeremy's eating a croissant. Has no idea who who the heck these people are. He just assumes they're with us now.
I didn't really think that was a prescriptive stance on her part. I thought it was more of, from a point of view of the leaders of the Coronados, that's what he,
it was
might have done if he were more competent.
Gwendolyn's view is that her father did not kill off his sister, and thus his sister has been nothing but a thorn in his side. So, first thing she's doing when she runs to power, killing off those siblings.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, this meeting is here for us to discuss how to deal with Gwendolyn Coronado and her accumulation of power.
Regina looks. Gwendolyn's been gathering power. Deanna kind of looks at you. You've not been paying attention. Of course, she's been gathering power. Yeah, like even Candace kind of goes, "Yeah, you haven't been paying it. What have you been doing?"
Look, believe it or not, there are other scary supernatural things going on in Las Vegas at the moment. But
She goes, "What scary supernatural things have you been working at? We got rid of my dad."
well, they're the memory thieves for starters.
Memory thieves,
And the Janarians.
Denarians. Him and Candace look very, very confused about this. Who are these memory thieves?
I only know of them because they stole Ian's memory of the supernatural. He's a friend of mine. And Connor's. We recently were able to lift the curse that was blocking his memory. As for who they are, I don't really know the answer to that.
They're known as the Lethe. They are working with an entity in our city who is neutral and twisting it for their own disgusting uses.
Candace goes, "So we kill the entity."
No, we can't.
We can't. Are you sure? We got rid of my dad.
Are you familiar with what a genus loci is?
No. Is it some kind of giant werewolf thing? Sounds like a giant werewolf thing.
Oh
I thought
no,
that too.
no.
Lorelai, they're the ones behind this. They are the warlocks. They are the ones that have to be stopped.
Yes, exactly.
We
They are
don't
the ones.
even know if a genus loci exists in this city.
I played patty cake with it
Well,
yesterday.
Could just be something that they made up.
roll me deception to save your ass.
Yep, yep.
I was gonna offer a chip, but then I saw you have 14.
Alright.
Lorelai is like half hungover, essentially. So those words came out of my mouth before things kicked in. But we're gonna say they worked with Lorelai too because she's pretty much hungover. The equivalent of hungover.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alia, Virginia, Genevieve, Malins.
Yeah.
This would fuck us all over.
Oh, yes.
Ally of Regina and Genevieve.
And the Malins.
And the Melons. Oh, I
Um,
didn't know you actually had Genevieve listed on there still. Okay, that's right.
yes.
I forgot. I forgot.
Regina
Your
and
stuff
Genevieve
stayed.
are a package.
Well, yes.
I'm going to type my high concept.
All right. How's that going to help? Being a white court princess of New Orleans.
Because you know when to keep your mouth shut. Or intrigued.
So yes. It's very obvious from our time spent in New Orleans is you don't tell everything to everyone.
True, okay, fine.
And then I'm gonna tag Sweet Talking Sweetheart. I just want to help, and I talk pretty.
Mm. That's 4, 6, 8, 10. That is above the list. Yeah, you start going on and just arguing, and you make it sound like this has been an ongoing argument for like days now. And you hear Candace goes, "No wonder they haven't got anything done. They're arguing about some stupid genius thing."
What?
So Leonard stands up. He goes, "All right, calm down, everyone. So what you're telling me is that there is a... Oh, by the way, hi, Connor. So nice to see you again." Blows you a little kiss.
Okay.
There's some warlocks going around messing with people's memories. And they may or may not have some kind of dark spirit that we apparently can't kill. And no one has done any work on dealing with the remaining dynasty of our father, I'm guessing. Correct?
To be fair, I was unconscious.
And you are...
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Don't remember you. Kind
I'm
of.
new. In town. New in
That
town.
one's giving you daggers. Are you two sleeping together? It's pointing between you and Trixie just goes beet red.
Is this really important?
I mean, it's apparently important to her.
Why is it important to you?
I
Are
want to
you
know
not
if you're
getting
single.
enough?
No, never. Never getting enough. Call me. Reacting to that.
Like, oh,
Trixie is like looking at the table like, you... Yeah.
I played patty cake last night.
Played patty cake last night. With who? Trixie's looking even more sternly at you, Jeremy.
Oh,
Hey,
A new
Elizabeth.
friend.
Hey, Elizabeth, you remember that 12 that you paid for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember? Do you remember Jeremy opening his big, stupid... What are you doing right now?
I'm going to try and get us back on track.
Mm-hmm. He goes and played patty cake with a new friend. Ah. Was he in the mentally handicapped ward? Or...
Oh, I don't
This
talk to
is
those
beneath
people
your
anymore.
time, Leonard. You came to tell us how You had some grand plan that you were in the process of.
No, mostly I was just asking how you guys were planning on dealing with this sisters. Dear sister. Half sisters, I suppose. But I hear that our eldest has thrown her lot in with them. I think it's stupid. I think they'll obviously kill her once it's done, but that's life. Leanna goes, and how are you becoming aware of it? I know how I'm aware of this, but how are you becoming aware of it? She's like, probably same way you're going. They've started seizing up the clubs. Nuts. Indeed, several of our security guards were found dead. No apparent causes. It looked like they died of a heart attack. Yes, I was present for it. They came in, several of them, eating everything they could in sight. So, how are we going to respond to this?
Jeremy looks at Elizabeth. Or looks to Elizabeth, I should say. Just
All right, I'm trying to remember because I thought Leonard and the Drapers were taking the clubs.
Yes. Hello? What is your question?
who?
I'm not sure because it's so late right now.
All right. You were asking that they're taking the clubs. I said yes, they're taking the clubs. So what's the question?
I don't even remember if I had a question.
Does someone else want to explain what's going on?
So I'm not really sure what's going on with the sisters either, other than the fact that it sounds like they're taking over things. So like, because I think I missed a day when all of this stuff happened, so I don't know.
No, you guys, this is stuff that's been happening behind the scenes. The Coronado sisters are taking over the clubs. The two people who are aware of it are the two people who took the most clubs.
Okay.
So Leonard and Candace, you mean?
Yeah, Leonard, Candace, and the Drapers.
Okay.
The Coronado daughters are taking back the clubs.
Okay.
What do we mean by taking back? They're just claiming them back for themselves and driving out the other employees. They're
And killing
taking
them.
over. Hmm.
That that's what they mean.
Say that again. I'm sorry, you cut out.
And killing them.
And killing them. Okay, there we go. That's what I was missing.
Okay, I guess I'm also confused because it was my understanding that we drove Magnus off like 2 days ago. So would that really have been enough time for them to have firmly cemented like the Drapers and Leonard to firmly cement control over the clubs?
I mean, the Drapers sent out several people to basically occupy the clubs. And Leonard went to his one club and set up shop. And then yesterday, several of the sisters went in and started basically driving people out and basically eating anyone they could.
Oh, they just went in like a mass
Yeah.
murder spree
Mm-hmm.
because there's a massive power vacuum.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, we don't want to like an open war in the strip. It'd probably be best to go after the instigators directly.
I'm sorry. What do you see, Ashton?
We don't want open war on the strip between us. I'm not sure if our side would win, like a war of attrition anyways. It'd probably be best to go after the instigators.
So directly after the sisters.
Yeah.
Okay.
We believe it's Gwendolyn and Amelia who are mostly leading, right? To the best of our knowledge.
Yeah.
Do we know where their base of operations is, or are they just staying underground?
As far as they can tell, they're still in the Alabaster.
I can make it disappear.
No.
Then I won't.
The last thing we need is more attention.
Yeah. Also, Regina wanted the Alabaster.
Oh. Oh, sorry, Regina. Yeah, never mind.
I'd say, is there like an angry look
He's
being directed at Jeremy?
not saying anything.
So what we have to do is figure out a way to get them in a place so we can murder them. Am I right?
I would assume so. I don't know how easy it'll be, seeing as Magnus was nigh invincible. I don't know if it'd be different.
Well, I could
Because remember, he just left. He just got fed up and left.
Yeah. And he put up a pretty damn good fight too. So are they as strong as he is?
No, not
I don't
yet.
think-
at least.
So how less strong are we talking?
Probably about as strong as Regina.
Okay.
Maybe a little stronger.
Hmm.
So we figure out a way to get this done sooner so they don't get stronger. Do we have any idea where they're gonna be?
They are supposedly still operating out of the Alabaster. I'm not saying that's their only place of operation. They have taken several clubs, which could also possibly use as bases of operation.
It seems likely they'd still use the Alabaster as their, their main fortress since they're familiar with it. It's their most prestigious holding, most
And most
important
secure.
one. So I'm trying to look up some characters, see if maybe we could bring someone in on this.
Well, hmm. Don't. Yeah. That's all Jeremy does. He just makes grumbly noises and he tries to think and he makes really weird faces as he tries to come up with an idea.
Has there been a pattern with the clubs they're hitting, or just the ones that we've taken over since Magnus was run out?
I mean, it's just the ones that we've taken over, and they've got them all.
How many in total?
Gives you the number. Got 5 or so clubs.
Okay. But it's only been a couple days. These places can't be super reinforced yet, can they?
Mhm.
Lorelai, perhaps you could perform a spell to try and locate them.
Okay.
And then once we know where they are operating out of, I guess we go on the attack. He's gonna look at Liana, if that's what you're asking us to do.
Liana nods I would like. My husband would like some revenge. Yeah.
can certainly see how that would be important. I am happy to try scrying for them to see if we can find. Just out of character, Brandon, do I need something personal from them, don't I, to scry for them? Like a lock of hair or something.
Mhm.
So, in order to I can see what I can do.
I mean, but you would need their. As we said, anyway.
It will take. She's gonna say it'll take me time to get materials together, components together to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable, but that'll give us time to coordinate an attack.
And prepare for said attack. For more than a half a day. I would appreciate it.
Well, we need to worry about Marlo and Timma. I hear he was in charge of things before Magnus.
Is that who's this Marlo and Temma?
Haven't heard much about him other than he was, like I said, he was in charge of things before Magnus. Out of character, I was looking around the things and found him because I knew there was now that he's the biker gang leader.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Matt, yeah, Ashton will say that nowadays I hear he's in a biker gang.
How did you hear about this in character?
Working class where Snake, you would just got standard gossip with coworkers having
Okay,
worked with Magnus.
You have heard that there is some biker gang messing up the town in the chaos
Okay.
and carving out their own little section of it. You don't know Marlo and Temma's the one leading it. You just know about the biker.
Okay.
Trixie kind of looks up and goes, so what are we going to do first? We need a direction we're going to go in.
It would be to gather information. That would be the first good step. Where they're going to be, how much they have in terms of forces, that sort of stuff. I believe that would be the best first step. If we can get a bead on their actions.
How are we going to do that?
Huh. Well, man, I really wish I had my workshop. All right.
Lorelai is going to kind of quietly excuse herself and step outside. Away from everybody and prying ears. When she's kind of outside, still with her coffee, with or without Richard, if he chose to come, cool. If not, she'd go by herself. And mentally, she is trying to reach out to Adam.
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Wanted me out there? Why did you want me out there?
I didn't want you in the sun. I just didn't want to scare others if they saw you.
It was the first time that hurt. I'm usually... Ow!
I'm sorry.
are you to pay a chip to try to figure out where people are?
Yes.
Sure.
Lorelai was making sure mostly to start with that Adam was okay.
Yeah. I get that. Pleasantries aside. It's chip.
Yep. Not a problem. Yes, we are going to try to figure out where the sisters are.
I've said it a few times already. They are definitely in the Alabaster. No one went around to kick them out. They've just been operating out of the Alabaster the whole time.
Okay, so we know for certain that they're in the...
Yes.
Were there other people we were looking for?
No, I think that was it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lorelai is going...
Yeah, that was one problem. I believe the other issue that was talked about was the Lethe.
Yeah, do I need to pay another chip, or is this the same thing since I'm doing like
another chip to know where they are.
to know where their base of operations is?
Yes.
Okay. Sure, I'll pay another chip for that.
Right. Oblivion is their current base of operations. However, they have small locations all over the place that are moving.
Okay. So that don't stay in one place.
No.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Lorelai will thank Adam for sharing the information. Head back inside, kind of rubbing her own head in sympathy pains.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll tell everybody the sisters are definitely in the Alabaster.
Everyone looks at her like, that was really quick. Like, Liana is like, that was... odd.
That's what people say about me all the time.
Lorelai's just gonna kind of smile slightly.
So, you guys have two targets. The people in Club Oblivion and the sisters in the Alabaster. Which one would you guys like to tackle first? I will know what to plan for next game because we're going to be wrapping it up here.
I say probably the sisters.
Yep.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys want to go? So you guys are going to plan to go to the Alabaster and exam? All right, so that's great. MVP vote. Lorelai was last MVP, so now Lorelai, who are you voting this session for MVP?
Lizzie.
Lizzie, why Lizzie?
Because Lizzie saved my ass when I spoke out of turn.
Lizzie, who are you voting for?
I am going to vote for Jeremy.
Why Jeremy?
For dealing with Trixie and sticking his foot in it.
Dealing with Trixie is against foot in it? Got it. All right, Jeremy, who are you voting for?
Huh. I'm going to vote for. Let's see. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to decide. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna also. I'm
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go vote Lisbeth.
Elizabeth?
Lisbeth.
Lisbeth. Oh yes, Lorelai. Someone did mention a group of bikers that have been tearing up Las Vegas. Do you want to know where they are?
Yes, because if I don't ask now, I won't remember to next game.
Sure. And the chip.
Yep, we're getting there. There.
All right, you have the location of a hole in the wall bar back in the bad side of town. It is normally where they operate out of.
Okay. Ashton, I like your codes.
Thank you.
We've got 2 votes, so we've got 3 votes in so far. We're going to go with Ashton. Who are you voting for MVP? Why?
Honestly, Jeremy, for that very epic game of patty cake.
Epic
The
game of
most
patty
epic
cake.
game of patty cake.
Connor, who are you voting for?
Yeah, I think I gotta give it to Lizzie for basically saving everyone's asses there.
Yeah.
All right, I would like to take a moment and congratulate both of our winners. Deep in our hearts, we're all winners, aren't we?
All right, Lorelai, I have put it in the chat so you'll remember for next time.
Yay!
Yay. Good. Now we know. That way y'all know too. That's good.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not saying Adam isn't super useful for this, kind of thing. I'm
Well,
just saying
he
he
is.
needs to actually
He's
be
just
invoked.
expensive. He's just expensive.
I ain't saying he's a gold
Instant
digger.
location spell costs you a fate chip. That is phenomenal. I don't even need a link to them. Are they in Las Vegas? I know where they are.
Very powerful.
Yes, it's a very powerful, awesome thing. And Lorelai is still trying to pull her head away from the fact that he's not he like morality and human emotions and stuff. She's struggling hardcore with that. Like,
but I'm Southern. Everyone has morale. No.
yeah, no, like it's like a huge issue for her. Like she has to like back off and remember to like pretend she's talking to a child. But even then her child is freaking genius and knows her listens to her mom
Yeah.
and dad and
So I think that is it. We will see you all next week.